I am here with my dear friend Buzz the Bee from Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You are going to want to keep a close eye on the weather today, am I right? And let me tell you, it's time now for your local weather report, brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's buzz on over to the Main Street Media TV Weather Center.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
We'll go Wednesday morning. Taylor Platt here with a look at your forecast, and it's snowing outside this morning, but by the time we get to 8 a.m., most of this activity should start to wind down, especially as we get to 10 o'clock in the morning. Should have quite a few inches of snow on the ground for some places here in Middle Tennessee. By the time we get to 1 p.m. on Wednesday, we're still staying in the 20s. Clouds stick around, and there could be a chance at some flurries on the backside of this system. This really won't amount to any much or really anything. So whatever you have on the ground snow-wise Wednesday morning, that's pretty much what you're going to have through the remainder of the day. Breezy northwesterly winds coming in, ushering in that colder air, and it gets really, really cold. It gets down to the single digits for your Thursday morning, so be sure to take the necessary precautions. Any piping stuff, you need to drip some water, make sure that's taken care of. Bring any pets inside, and just do your normal precautions for this extreme cold that's coming in. The good news is it won't last long, but we're down into the teens and single digits for some places for your Thursday morning, only staying below freezing Thursday. Then we have a nice warm up coming through the remainder of the week. We get back up into the 60s by the time we get into next Monday, and maybe even a little bit of a windy day for Tuesday. That's a live look at your latest forecast. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you for that update. Tune in each day on Mornings on Main Street for an up-to-date weather report brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. All of their contact information is below. Have a great day.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. A hot tea, please.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Since 1976, Black History Month has been celebrated in the U.S., making it one of our oldest organized history celebrations. The credit for proposing the celebration goes to Kent State University, which is where the first celebration happened in 1970. Today, events, activities, and special honors happen throughout the month of February. And today, we visit the Nashville Public Library to hear what can be experienced and learned not only this month, but throughout the year. Then later, we will share events that you can experience for yourself before the end of the month. But first, let's get a check of our headlines.
Hello, here's the latest news and weather from Main Street Media TV. The Wilson County Black History Committee honored Maggie Benson, a local civil rights movement activist, for her contributions in the 1960s at their annual Black History Month celebration. The Robertson County History Museum reopens on February 19th after 2 months of renovations, featuring restored beechwood floors from 1915 and a new dark-fired tobacco exhibit. On February 17, 2025, 3 gunshot victims, including a toddler, were rushed to Tennova Healthcare, with the Clarksville Police Department identifying Lavivia Wilson as the main suspect. The Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security has installed a self-service kiosk at Kingston Springs City Hall to help expedite the renewal of driver's licenses and other credentials. Last week's rains resulted in extensive flooding across the state, prompting evacuations at the recently built RV park in Houston County due to rising creek levels. For more news and weather, visit us online at mainstreetmediatn.com. Thanks for watching.
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door. That starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
You're seeing the signs too, right?
What signs?
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. We're at the Nashville Public Library to talk all about what you can learn about Black History Month here at the library. Not only this month, all throughout the year, but you have special things going on here in the month of February for Black History Month. We are talking with the Nashville Public Library spokesperson. We're talking with Andrea Fanta. First off, thanks for your time.
Thank you for coming.
So you have just, I mean, it's a library. You have so much right here. What makes our trip to the library in February a little different than other times of the year?
Sure. Well, it's Black History Month. We're having a ton of fun. But I think what sets us apart and makes us special is that it's Black History Month every day of the year here. Celebrating Nashville's role in the civil rights movement is an everyday thing. We've been doing it for decades. And people really gravitate toward that. They're drawn in to come to the Civil Rights Room and learn about the dramatic moments that happened right here in Nashville. And of course, you can't beat free books, free audiobooks, free ebooks to explore Black authors, explore Black history, fiction, nonfiction. So we're really enjoying ourselves.
Talk to us about the Civil Rights Room and what we can experience while we're in there. Is it a guided tour or is it more audio?
Yeah. It's really up to you.
Okay.
It's what brings you the most joy. So we love for people to come again, be alone in the space and discover and feel what the space has to offer. I personally think it's one of the best spaces in Nashville. It's one of our gems in Music City, and you're not going to find a space like this anywhere else. We do tours for groups, we do public tours. Call us, email us. We love having people come through this space.
Here in the Civil Rights Room, and this is what you're seeing now, so you're seeing some of the Civil Rights Room. There's a tour going on right now, but when you look out the window, there's a certain sight that we can see from this room. What is that?
This is where the dramatic history unfolded. This is where students who were still in college, young and away from home, decided that they were going to study the nonviolent protest of MLK and then come yards away to segregated lunch counters and sit. In fact, when you go in the Civil Rights Room, the centerpiece is a mock lunch counter, and on it are etched the rules that students studied before they would actually go and sit in. This is where John Lewis and Diane Nash marched, where they went just a few blocks away to confront Mayor West on the steps of the courthouse. This is where it all happens, and we get to be stewards of this space now.
Wow, that's incredible. And so again, you have the Civil Rights Room area, you have the tour. Do you have special speakers this month?
We do throughout the year.
Okay.
So one program we're really proud of is called Conversations at NPL. We bring everybody in, community leaders, authors, people with great stories to share and compelling ideas to share. One of the things that I love the most about the library and that we hear all the time is we are so grateful to have a civic living room. This is where you get to come and learn to listen and disagree in a safe and respectful space. We never at the library tell you what to think or what to think about, but we are here to create that third space for you to learn and explore and flourish and debate and learn how to be different from your neighbor, which is so important.
You also have books available for children in reference to Civil Rights Month, so they can learn, they can expand their minds and learn more about that period. Talk to me about the children's books that you have.
Parents can check out up to 100 books at a time for their children. We love having such a diverse and inclusive collection at the library. A lot of it reflects the diversity and inclusivity of this city. And that's very true of the children's collection. Our children's librarians love to put together personalized book bundles. So if you've got a little one in your life and you want to expose them and have that joy of reading together, just let us know. You cannot hold our children's librarians back. They are the real deal when it comes to the joy of reading and books.
I love that. You've been here part of the Nashville Public Library for 10 years now. How has it changed and progressed through the years that you've been here?
Well, we've certainly expanded our footprint. We started off as a small library system, then the main library was built, regional and other locations were built. We still have 2 Carnegie libraries, so they're more than 100 years old now, one in North Nashville, one in East. One of the things that people say they're most surprised about is the stuff besides books. So you've got plenty of books and that'll always be our bread and butter, but you can borrow a blood pressure monitor, an old-fashioned ice cream churner. We've got top-of-the-grade musical instruments that you can purchase, that you can borrow. We always talk about borrowing before you buy. We just launched a vinyl records collection. We have an art lending library where you can check out artwork for your home or your office. There's always something new, and we're always kind of pushing it forward here at the library. So we want everyone to come and just assume there's going to be something new to surprise and delight you.
Is there anything about this particular month here in February that I haven't asked that you would want to share for those who would like to come in and focus on Black History Month?
Yeah, I think our message to the community is come in, be with us, talk to us, get to know us. We are here to serve you, and we cannot wait to see people for the first time or the 100th time.
Because I am here and we are always looking ahead. What else is coming here at the Nashville Public Library that you can let us in on?
Absolutely. So look forward to some Women's History Month programming. Here we're just steps away from the famous Children's Theater here at Nashville Public Library. We've got a rich puppetry, performing arts, theater, and tradition. There are always full-scale original productions running in the Children's Theater. So something always for families to do. Something to enrich your life most every day.
I love it. You know where you can find all this information, of course, on the Nashville Public Library website. What is that website?
library.nashville.org, and you can always call us 615-862-5800.
And you're seeing that number at the bottom of your screen now. Andrea Fanta, thank you so much, spokesperson for the Nashville Public Library. Thank you for sharing what you did. And again, I encourage everyone to get out to their public library. If it's not the Nashville Public Library, get out to your public library and dive deep into, Black History Month, Women's History Month that's coming up, and really there's just so many things to learn here at your library. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel, urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Hi, I'm Riley, a certified physician associate here at Premier Foot and Ankle Centers of Tennessee. We have a couple locations, Murfreesboro, McMinnville, as well as Franklin. We treat people of all ages. We're excited to get you back on your feet and hope we can help you today.
Call us today to schedule an appointment. We look forward to seeing you.
Because here at Premier Foot and Ankle, we believe that
the journey begins with happy feet.
Welcome back. As we continue to celebrate Black History Month, you and yours can find special events throughout our area. In fact, you can catch a gripping reimagination of what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s last night on Earth could have been. Nashville Repertory Theater presents The Mountaintop at Tennessee Performing Arts Center, where King is visited by a mysterious and beautiful maid in his room at the Lorraine Motel. What begins as a humorous and flirtatious conversation progresses into a soul-searching discussion. This show runs until the end of the weekend, the 23rd. You can also take a history tour with Guide David Ewing. Ewing is a nationally recognized expert on civil rights and helped locate the lost mugshots of John Lewis's arrest for the lunch counter sit-ins and helped present them to Congressman Lewis in Nashville. You can take a tour with him throughout the Nashville area. And then through the end of the month, vivid imagery, compelling firsthand accounts, and historical artifacts is in the powerful exhibit Shadows of Freedom, the realities of enslavement during Union occupation in Nashville. It sheds light on the lives of enslaved individuals during the Union Army's occupation of Nashville in 1862. This exhibit is at the Belmead Historic Site and Winery. And you can also learn about Black history by visiting the Tennessee State Museum. The Civil War and Reconstruction were monumental times of conflict and change for the people of Tennessee. You'll find featured artifacts and stories in this exhibit at, once again, the Tennessee State Museum. As always, thanks for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay warm, check on your neighbors and your pets. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Hey y'all, Cookin' Savvy here. Let's talk Savvy chili for a minute. When most people think of chili, they think of hamburger meat with beans and chili seasoning. And that's well and good, but this recipe takes chili to the next level of warm, spicy goodness. All you have to do is place a pork loin in a slow cooker, then cover it with a can of diced tomatoes and green chilies. Add in some barbecue sauce and water. Cook on low heat for 4 to 6 hours. Then you're going to cut up the pork loin and place it in a Dutch oven along with the juices from the slow cooker. Add in some tomato sauce, some chili beans, some barbecue sauce, chili seasoning, onion powder, barbecue seasoning, and some garlic powder. You're going to cook it over medium heat for 20 minutes while stirring occasionally. Serve this with some sour cream, shredded cheese, and corn chips. Now that's what I call a savvy bowl of happy. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll be doing my best at Cookin' Savvy.
So, you want to be a part of the Busy Bee team, huh? Well, how do you see yourself fitting into the organization? Oh, I get it. You want to be a weather bee.
Hadn't forgot that. You know, hey, let's go stroke.
People are amazed at the variety and quality of guests we bring into Main Street Sports today. But when you've been in this business for nearly 40 years and you never throw away a phone number, it's pretty easy. Right, Wade?
Absolutely. And Wynn agrees with me. Check out some of our guests featured on Main Street Sports today.
Step back and catch my breath. But I expect nothing less from you, big boy. Let's get going.
We make it work pretty good. So
the fans are tremendous. It's fantastic.
It was really amazing.
They call it performance shoot. Yeah.
From preps to pros, you never know who's going to stop by, so be sure to listen to and watch Main Street Sports today from 2 to 4 p.m. daily on the MSM TV app.